Hello and welcome to Leichhardt Oval for the fourth quarter final in the National Panasonic Cup for 1987 between the two protagonists, Cronulla, Sutherland and Penrith. Just waiting for the scrum to go square. That's straight through that scrum, but the referee's allowed it. Up to Robards. Robards likes to run, likes to come into the three-quarter line as often as possible. Alexander, Izzard. Alexander, the run-around move was on there. That Izzard running from dummy half. And there's a player here, it's Dan Staines, I believe, who's going to get a bit of a talking to for something that happened in the tackle.
Well, there was a swinging arm on the replay, but nothing too conclusive. And a major mistake by Penrith. They give the ball straight back to the Sharks.
Docking takes it, runs back about 10 metres. That was a pretty horrendous error, as Graham has said, to miss touch. Well, the Diamond been responsible for one good run already. 6 minutes to go to the first quarter, into the first quarter. There's the young fellow, the young Picken, going away nicely. Gets a pass away to Dan Staines. Ron Quinn. Up to Hatch. Hatch, the captain of the side, is in great form before he got injured. Miller, McGaw, out to Coleman. Coleman goes nicely, he'll score! It's a beautiful try, he's gone right round underneath the post, and that will just this side of the post actually, but that's a beautiful try, well and truly finished. See it again.
On the National Panasonic replay, Cronulla getting exactly what they wanted tonight. A lot of positional changes in their team. Players backing up for their third game in just 5 days. They needed a good start to this clash with Penrith tonight, and they got it. A short blindside move, and Glenn Coleman, having a great 1987 season, picks himself up a try. Gavin Miller's the man that takes the ball, and he cuts out Guy Picken. Good, quick hand from Mark McGaw, and Coleman moves well to come inside the cover defence. And he did well to improve his position, and there should certainly be a smile on the face of Jack Gibson as we see Glenn Coleman going back to his mark. A great start for the Sharks after losing so many players going into this clash tonight.
Alan Wilson from 15 metres out and almost directly opposite the right-hand upright. No wind conditions. Moves in. It's a goal. Alan Wilson comes up with the extras. So a try to Coleman and a goal to Wilson results in Cronulla 6, Penrith 0. Gavin Miller got a pass away which was knocked down and then fallen on and allowed to get up and play it was Alexander out to Simmons. Simmons onto Geyer. Geyer comes to two of them. It's tackled right on the quarter line. Simmons way there to Mark Robinson from the right wing. Gerard weaving his way through the Simmons. Simmons out to Ackery. Ackery to Alexander. Alexander to Izzard. Izzard's gone through the gap but taken out by the cover defence coming across. Last tackle coming up. Simmons at dummy half. Alexander, little grubber kick through, picked up by Docking, lost in the in goal and fallen on. So it'll be a line drop out to restart the play, just a little bit of messy play there.
Excellent little kick from Greg Alexander, a bit of a fumble from Jonathan Docking. He might have just about received a little push in the back there.
About a minute and a half to go to first quarter time. Long drop out. Robards takes it, comes back towards the opposition. Goes very low down there as he comes to the first defender. Clements, Alexander, Izzard. Tackled about 5 metres short of the quarter line. Simmons, cut out pass out to Ackery. Simmons, Gerard, through the dummy, went straight ahead. Simmons, Alexander switches it back to the blind side onto Cartwright, lost the ball, it's gone straight to Eddinghausen. Eddinghausen goes up the sideline, he's good. go on with this. He's gone very, very well. The defence comes at him and gets him over the sideline. I've got the second quarter coming up now, the second 20 minutes to make up the first half. Cronulla have got the lead. They lead by 6 points to 0. Let's see how we go for this one. Taken by Docking from the kickoff. Out to Diamond. Runs straight into a Penrith player. Docking's at dummy half. That's a way to Hatch, the captain. He's just short of the quarter line. Well, there's this change of possession, a very good position for Penrith with a strong shoulder charge there. Simmons, Alexander, out to Cartwright. Cartwright gets a... Oh, I thought he was going to get the pass away around the body there. Bentley onto Gerard, straightens up with a big step. Should be remembered that he started his career as a centre, this fella. Still got a decent sort of a step for a front row forward. Ackery to his feet. On to Cartwright. Cartwright can't get his arms free. Last tackle coming up. Alexander. He's there. Alexander is burrowed over from dummy half in a very adjacent position. So that's the Penrith Panthers striking back in the opening minute.
On the National Panasonic replay, a matter of urgency for Penrith now to get right back into this game and set their minds with a job ahead. And Greg Alexander taking it upon himself once again to lift this Penrith Panthers outfit. Too much pace out of the dummy half area, and the defence standing well and truly back and allowing him to run. But he has lifted this side, and they were in trouble, and they've got to get their minds right back on the job here tonight against Cronulla.
Well, that's given the easiest possible kick to his goal kicker, who is Greg Clements. Moves in now, takes the kick, so suddenly it's all to do again. 6-all. Cronulla 6, Penrith 6. Tim Sheen is looking very sartorially elegant. Izzard. Alexander. Fenton. Penrith not in position to continue that on. There was nobody really in position on the outside. Gonzalez. Away to Bentley. Bentley goes up the sideline, throws the pass about 10 yards forward. That was an absolute wasted effort. About 3 or 4 yards forward. Hatch. Quinn. Miller. It started out looking all right, that move. Quinn. It's the last tackle coming now. There's a kick being charged down. And there is a penalty against the Cronulla side for interfering with a Penrith player trying to get to the ball. And this could be an equaliser, or it could be one that puts them in front. Another 2 points. That makes it 8 points to 6 in favour of the Penrith side. Simmons at dummy half there. Makes a good bust from dummy half. Gets it away to Jeff Gerard. Look at him go, the big fella. Gets the pass back on the inside to Robards. Robards is tackled about 7 metres into the corner. Gerard out to Alexander. The defence pours over. Last tackle coming up. Bentley. Clements. There's the kick again. It'll be too long over the dead ball line. Out to Quinn. To McGaw. To Coleman. Coleman's got no room up the sideline. Gets a pass back on the inside to Docking. Docking runs into a wall of defence. And that was brilliant running by Coleman up the sideline. He had no room at all. There's the crossfield kick again, taken beautifully by the young prop forward, Guy Picken, and he's tackled a metre short. Gavin Miller's got it. Now here's probably the last bit of action from this half. There's the Hoodagon in the background. The Kick's been put upfield. It's going to be fielded by Alexander. He's swanning around there in the middle. He's there's a Cronulla player being put down. That's the end of the section. And at half-time, Penrith lead by 8 points to Cronulla's 6. Cronulla. Oh, the pass has gone along the ground. Touched the Cronulla player on the foot. Moving it out to Magore. Magore straightens, goes nicely, gets it away to Eddinghausen. Eddinghausen gets it there to Hurst. Hurst going up the sideline, goes in and away, and loses the ball over the sideline.
Quickly establishing themselves as one of the best centre combinations in the competition in 1987. Magore and Eddinghausen, and just being grabbed by the jumper was Eddinghausen. He was away. He had to prop and look for Philip Hurst, and great cover defence.
Mark Wakefield kicks it downfield to Robinson. He's got a bit of space now. He's got away from one. He's carrying another one on the back. Gets it away to Izzard. Izzard slips as he comes to the halfway line. Greg Gibson, Alexander, Joe Vitanza on the halfway line, tackle. Simmons to Gerard. That pass looked a touch forward. Greg Clements surges, gets it away to Alexander. He's going to score a try here. He's beaten everybody. He's beaten himself. Gets a pass away to Vitanza. Vitanza gets it to Robards. The ball's on the ground, and it's a knock-on.
An amazing piece of play. 2 or 3 times it looked as though Greg Alexander had done enough to beat the cover defence of Cronulla. But on this last occasion, slipping as he tried to run round Glenn Coleman. Looking back infield, he finds the support of Vitanza, and the pass just being knocked down by Scott Gustard. And now Alexander with another chance for the Panthers.
Alexander gets it away to Robards. Robards goes within 4 metres of the line. Matt Goodwin from dummy half, going to have a try, but he's running sideways. Can't get to his feet. Yes, he can now. Out to Vitanza. Vitanza gets a pass away. It's gone close to Greg Gibson. He was tackled immediately. He took that. Out to Simmons. Simmons goes strongly, trying to release his arms. Away to Clements. Clements back inside to Bentley. Bentley, the last tackle, about 3 metres out from the line, to Matt Goodwin. And there it is. There it is. And it took Jethro Gerard to do it. Greg Alexander and Jethro Gerard, the old man.
On the National Panasonic replay, it had to come. 2 of the better performers for the Penrith side tonight. Jeff Gerard, a short ball to Greg Alexander. A courageous performance by the Sharks. They've just got too tired as this match has worn on with their workload over the last 5 days. And the man that's always likely to do the damage for Penrith, picking up his 2nd try tonight, the magical little halfback, Greg Alexander.
Well, Alexander had the easy job there. He had the job of putting the ball down. My admiration goes out to Jethro Gerard. He's got a lot of tricks, and that one to stand there and dummy to pass wide, then just hold the pass back and give it to a man coming on the burst was just what the particular position of the game required. And he did it casually and well. "12 points to 6. Clements takes the kick at goal. He's got it. Spare me days, he didn't kick a goal in '86. He's kicked 3 here tonight. Hatch, Wakefield, Gustin gets a pass to Magore. Magore got to the inside. He's tried to go on his own. He's thrown the pass and thrown it badly.
On the replay, he looks inside Magore. He has marked Wakefield, and as he passed the ball, he realised that he just went that step too far. Also at the same time, Jeff Gerard, after a fairly strong performance in the forwards tonight. Penrith now down to only 12 men.
And there it is. There's the hooter. So the score reflects the play. Penrith exerted the most pressure, and they've come up with the goodies. 14 points to 6. Tries to Coleman 2, Alexander 2, Coleman 1. Goals to Wilson and Clements 3. So Penrith have beaten the Cronulla side by 2 tries and 3 goals to a try and a goal.